What's going on, family? Back at it. Thank God, back at it. Just gotta be thankful for the days that you able to just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you able to keep pushing. You know what I mean? Cause you got positive reinforcements. You got people that you know want to see you make it out there. You got people that's gonna motivate you. You know what I'm saying? You got people. There's people out there like that. They'll let you get your refuel and stuff like that. But it's still, once you get that refuel, it's how you navigate with that fuel. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get that fuel and step on them with that fuel. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when they get that positive charge or they get positive charge up, they run with it, or they step, or they bite the hand that feed them, or they, you know what I'm saying? You got to cherish that positive energy and use it to, pass it on. You know what I'm saying? Some people try to hold that positive energy, hold it in, you know what I'm saying? And that's not good. Supposed to keep that positive energy just circulating like electricity from a telephone line. You know what I'm saying? Like electricity from a telephone line, it just connects miles on out, miles and miles on out. Like, wow, just think of the time that people had to do to create these things. A telephone pole with a strip that goes to this telephone pole, that goes to that telephone pole, and just goes for miles and miles out. You know what I'm saying? To telephone poles. You know what I mean? This the weekend, so the folks is out making sure everybody's safe and secure, that's normal. You know, just gotta respect the normal things in life. You just gotta respect the normal things in life, and just keep pushing. Now that you can get a glimpse, a sneak peek of the spiritual world, you know what I'm saying? It should help you to be able to know how to navigate better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be in denial of the spiritual world because they still, you know what I'm saying, deep in they intentional sins. You know what I'm saying? Deep in the things they know that they not supposed to be doing. So it's just like people just have to find reason or excuse. You know what I'm saying? But once you tap in, you know what I mean, and just keep it real with yourself, you know what I'm saying? You can see things for what it is. You can see the perversion off of people. Not saying it's a bad perversion. It's just a worldly perversion. Something that I indulged in. You know what I'm saying? Off, from the different women and the different body languages that they do and stuff like that. You you get to see it in a spiritual lens. You get to see it when the dark spirit kind of lifts off of them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. You can see when they got a little positive charge in them, and when they positive, and then you can see later on during the day when that dark energy, maybe it's because of their irritation of work and stuff like that. You don't know what people going through. So you know what I'm saying? In the spiritual world, they manipulate those things. You know what I'm saying? Especially the dark forces. You know what I mean? It's just the highs and lows of the day. That's just how it goes, just the highs and the lows of the day. And to just be able to work, make things work, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Even when you find yourself in an unfavorable situation, you make it work. You know what I mean? I'm at the point where it's like I ain't like, even when it comes to the sprayer, you know how it is at jobs. Usually the driver is the more experienced person in the dish pit. The driver is the sprayer, the one that be in the front line spraying the dishes and stuff like that. So you got to be in a humbling position, just like, hey, if people want to get in that position of spraying, let them spray. Because I know at the end of the day, don't let them spray, and they get caught off in talking to people, and you know what I mean. They wander off. They wander off. It's like the consistent pattern of just putting the dishes up be kind of hard for certain people. So sometimes just gotta let people shine, get they shine. You know what I'm saying? Certain people may look at you like, oh, you're supposed to take charge and get on the spirit. Oh, you know what I'm saying? People have their different perspectives, but it's about wisdom. It's not about pride. It's not about operating in the ego. That's how the dark, in the spiritual world, that's how the dark forces can manipulate the situation and make it even more unfavorable. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta be in the humbling positions, you know. It's a time for everything. It's a time to take charge, and it's a time to be humble. It's a time to just do your work and do what you need to do. Just gotta decipher and discern and just know when to do things. So it's an everyday thing. Things gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Just embrace your reality. Be on alert. Something spiritual going on when it's a pattern, when it's routinely. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you need to make sure that you don't let them dark forces manipulate you. That pattern, that routine, something that's you being sensitized to. Yeah, it's usually a dark force trying to manipulate you. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you resist temptation, you resist the devil, will flee, you know? Then it'd be another pattern, another consistency and things like that. But once you start getting the hang of things, then you'll know what's good for you and what's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? You'll know the time. It'll reveal. You just have to have the wisdom to be ready when that opportunity arises. Peace.